Hey, how are you guys? What's going on? Obviously, with that Euro club type music, I am located right now in a small, cool club right outside of Disneyland, Paris. And they're looking at me quite strange, being that I carried my xylophone with me all the way across the pond to Paris. So I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get those French looks. Okay. So what's going on? Let's see. Let's go down the stream. Kadani Sean is here because he wanted to be the first. Katrina. The captivating Katrina. Captivating as always. BDF to BFD. Used to just be the BDF, but named by Kelly so many times at the Mickey Bunch that he became the BFD because that name just got so catchy. I don't blame you. Jim Ryan, what's going on? James Ryan, how are you? Let's see. James, you follow me around tonight? Of course he is. Great Katrina, running an airline in a game called Airlines Manager. Let's see. Daniel at Disinfinity is here. Hello. What's going on? Mouse Talk, how are you? Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk, go check them out, please. Go check out Disinfinity's channel as well. Katrina Scalpini, she and Krista Knoxville have a channel called The Disney Double Ks. They're really great too. Disney Trash Can, that is a cool name, I gotta say. And anyhow, that is the catch up. So this is just going to be a little bit of catching up with the channel, a few bits of Disney news for the night, and then I'm going to play a little trivia video, which whenever you play it via StreamYards like that, the video and the audio are a little bit off, but it accomplishes the purpose. So, let me do that again. That is Bob rattling the script. It is the official rattling the script noise. There you go. Check out Katrina and Krista at the Disney Double Ks, a great new channel. Why? Because I said. Hi, Bob. Congrats on being nominated. Thank you so much. Yes, I was nominated like a bunch of other really, really cool people. Not saying that I'm really cool. They're really cool. I obviously was mistakenly shoved in there with them. We were nominated in the Star Wars Recognition Awards that was on Pete's show last night. Pete McDevitt, that's another great channel. He's a great supporter of the Disney YouTube community. Please go to Pete McDevitt's channel. And let's see, as long as I have a banner saying please like One Stop Mouse, I might as well throw it up there because thank you so much, Daniel. Thank you so much. Daniel is my good buddy. And I guess I'm not cool because that's not what I was trying to say. Don't put, you're trying to put xylophone mallets on my mouth. See, I will be forced to play. Anyway, oh, Krista is here. Hello, Krista. Krista gave me the only, where is it? It's not in the room here. I have it up on the shelf. Krista gave me an unbelievable gift when I was under the weather, and I will be featuring it in just a little bit. Jim as well. Melissa, Mouse Talk, this blackout thing is a bummer. What's going on? Jim, are you having a blackout up in New York? What's going on? And there's the link to Mouse Talks. Okay, so here is some Disney news. And I'm not going to give you all the news. I have some very exciting personal news, but can't exactly say what that is. But let's just start with a bridge to that. Cast members are coming back. I saw this quote on Facebook recently, and since I have a good chance of rejoining the cast member ranks soon, it seemed like a great quote to read at this time. And basically, I paraphrased a little, took out a little bit of it too, because it was very positive with some negatives. So I just took the positive. After thousands of Disney cast members were told of layoffs last fall, a meme started to circulate that compared the Disney layoffs to that of when half the Marvel universe turned to dust at the end of Infinity War. At that time, last spring of 2020, that's how it really felt. This is what this guy on Facebook was saying. Over the last month, though, in March of 2021, each time I see a friend post of how they got the call and are returning to work at Disney, I realized we are coming back from the dust. Now it's time for us who are becoming cast members again to rejoin with our old comrades as one big Disney family. To be one again. Cast members assemble. I thought that was very cool. I like that. That was very thrilling. And it was very well said. Yeah. Wait till I tell you. I'll be telling you soon. It'll be in the next show. Birdwell, what's going on? Birdwell 2427. Let's see. My friend who works at Disneyland is coming back on April 11th. Very good. That's what paraphrasing is. Shh. Don't be trying to get deep on me here. Come on. Jada, one of the first Sumatran tiger cubs born at Animal Kingdom in 2017 is being moved to the San Diego Zoo right now as part of the species survival plan, where Jada will be introduced to a prospective new mate at the Texas Zoo. You may remember that the twin tiger cubs, Anala and Jada is the one that's being moved, were born, the twin tiger cubs, in 2017 at Animal Kingdom, and it was the biggest, cutest news at Walt Disney World a few years back. And then we've got Disneyland Resort is announcing plans for theme park expansions and more. Not only is Disneyland finally opening on the West Coast next month, but Disneyland has also been letting out bits and pieces of information over the last few days, unveiling their plans for theme park expansion, as well as retail, hotel, and parking projects. The massive project, which it seems to be getting more and more massive as more and more news of it is coming out over the last few days. So it's massive now, wasn't as massive a few days ago. The massive project is called Disneyland Forward, and it's Disney's effort to work with the ailing city of Anaheim, California, to grow the Disneyland resort post-pandemic. Disney will be asking the city to approve plans to add to a mix of theme park, hotel, retail, dining, and entertainment on the eastern and western edges of the existing Disneyland resort, which means Disneyland may be seeing a massive makeover. And there are rumors that in parts of this massive Disneyland expansion, which, you know, is weird too, because just recently what was coming out, as recently as like a month ago, Disney was basically saying, hey, with things being uncertain, we're not going to be spending as much money as we used to on the theme parks, except for refurbishing Disney World for the 50th anniversary. but that does not appear to apply to Disneyland. And actually, as a whole, I don't really believe that, because there's a whole lot of stuff going on all over the world. Who else we got here? Oh, we've got Dean Follow the Happy, or as he used to be known, Dean the Turkey Legster. And in the trivia video coming up in a minute, there's a special thing in there for Dean. Isbell is here. Oh, Isbell, where are you? Where are you? What happened to the Bonzo Hour? Thor Odinson. I was ill, and the Bonzo Hour is not happening right now because I barely can do this show, Disney-ish, and the interview series that I do on Wednesday, and maybe go to the parks once in a while. And I have to keep that down to like 2 hours. So my schedule is kind of cleared, and we'll see what happens. Chris in Knoxville, don't forget to hit the button. Isbell, I am right here. Right here where? Hi, Isbell. How are you? Yes, there's room. The property Disney owns extends from Balro to Catella, and from, yeah, there's plenty of room, actually. They have a lot more property than you might think that they actually own. That's being rented out to things that already exist there, and a lot of parking area as well. So Disneyland, in effect, little announcement that's quietly getting bigger and bigger and bigger. At this point, it appears that Disneyland, from reliable rumors from Disney itself, because they're thinking this over, may be seeing a massive makeover and additions that may include any of the following new lands: a Frozen Land unto itself, a Peter Pan Land, a Tangled Land, similar to what they're putting in at Tokyo Seas, Tokyo Disney Seas, a Zootopia Land, a Toy Story Land, like we have here at Hollywood Studios, and a Tron Light Cycle ride, like we're building right here in Walt Disney World. Now, if a few of those, or all of those, or any of those happened, that would be quite a game changer, because whereas most of the parks, all of the parks in the world, really, except for the original Disneyland in California, are international parks, Disneyland is really a domestic park, a locals park, and they basically have talked about getting rid of annual passes and all kinds of things for a long time. The way that Galaxy's Edge opened up at Disneyland as opposed to Disney World was very much different. Building massive to Disneyland and making that an international park like all the rest in the world, including Walt Disney World, that could be a big game changer. That could be very, very cool, very exciting. They better make a Villains at Walt Disney World and a Haunted Mansion hotel. I want that. I want that very much. Who won the Pandora, Lanyard, and pin giveaway? Thor Odinson. Oh, I announced that in the last two videos. That was Brian from Orlando Adventures. And the other one, the one that followed that, was the Star Wars giveaway, which was the I Know hat, the limited release Galaxy's Edge. I haven't sent that one out yet. That one's right over here. So Han Solo I Know hat, Galaxy's Edge, limited release Magic Band, and the face mask, Star Wars face mask, that went to Krista Knoxville. In the future, we're not going to be, I don't think we're going to be doing it like that live, where I basically say, okay, the first one who puts these words in the chat gets it. I think what we're going to do is, in order to try to increase our subscribership, I think what we're going to do is we're going to open it up to hopefully new subscribers who get wind of our giveaways. And basically, you have to subscribe and leave a comment on a video, and then you basically are eligible to win. Right now, I'm putting together a Haunted Mansion collection of really cool stuff, and I will announce that soon. And if you're a fan of Haunted Mansion, you will want to win this. It's quite cool. There's some stuff that it would be almost impossible to get. Okay, Jonathan Chan, that makes sense. Yeah, what's that? And make Figment go back to the original way. Are you having a problem with Figment? I have no problem with Figment. I like the way that they are working with him and marketing him. Personally, I want them to refurbish. I'm not saying change it too much, get rid of it or anything like that. I just want them to freshen up Journey into the Imagination, the Figment Ride. For those with the shortest time of Disney World experience and maybe not long memories, the whole section there after the ballroom in Haunted Mansion, before the graveyard, where what's her name? Florence Hatchaway, I believe that's her name, is in the attic there, and she's got her axe in her hand and everything. That, for a very long time, basically since the inception of Walt Disney World, that used to be very carnival sort of like things just like popping up and out to scare you with day glow paint, like a haunted house that you might go to at Halloween. And then they changed that, I think back in like 2015 or something like that. So it would be totally possible, and I think this for the Figment Ride, that part where you go into the Figment Ride where things are upside down and everything, and it's very carnival-esque. I wish that they would improve that. That's my big thing with Figment. Let's see. Congratulations to Brian and Krista. Thank you very much. It's very awesome that we do these giveaways. Yes, we're going to be doing these giveaways just about. I really wanted to try to get people to see how cool the live streams are that we do in the park. So I'm reworking that right now. It didn't go perfect, but then again, I just started doing it. So wait, Bob, please just send that Haunted Mansion stuff to me, please. LOL. I was going to say, I'll tell you what I got. Okay, what is this? Random Krista fact. I used to work at a haunted house for 8+ years. Really? Really? Where was that? I know you're not from Knoxville, so I know it's somewhere else. Brian Eisenhart. Fun fact, the Haunted Mansion uses some of the simplest old magician tricks, like the Pepper's ghost trick in the ballroom. That is true. What is this? That is true. And I don't want to ruin I could explain it to you. And if you ask me in the comments in this video, I will explain it to you, or I'll give you a link to see it. It's a very, there are some very old magician's tricks that are very simple and very effective. I won't explain it to you right now and ruin the magic. Some people don't like that at all. But it is cool. And interesting fact, if I used to book tours in Magic Kingdom, one of them was the Keys to the Kingdom tour. And part of that tour, the backstage kind of a tour, included a backstage tour that went backstage in the Haunted Mansion, and you got to see that. So that was kind of cool. What? And Arlene gave away her Pac-Man machine. Did you see the one Gonzo gave away? That TV ghost box was epic. Pac-Man, haha. You mean sent it to Pete, Daniel? All right. So what else? Oh, next in Disney news. And what's interesting is this stuff kind of comes out and you sort of know it, but then you always notice with Disney news, you get the news, but then over the next few days, you get more details, such as with the Disneyland expansion, which was an expansion into parking lots. And now it's like this massive project. The latest People Mover news. Wait, hold on. Latest People Mover news. Darn this thing. There you go. The latest People Mover news. With the new reopening date of April 3rd rapidly approaching, realize that that's this Saturday. Monday is today, then tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Testing continues at the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover at the Magic Kingdom. Not only are the ride vehicles cycling around now, at least, but you can also clearly hear the attraction's audio playing, at least for me, at some times, at some points. The reopening has been rescheduled many times since its closure last March of 2020. So it's been closed for a year and been announced to open basically a dozen times. Hopefully the testing indicates that the People Mover will soon be moving people again. People Mover better be open in August when I go. Yeah, well, it'll be open. A young and dynamic streamer and fine young guy. Hold on, let me say that one time. That was just so well put. A young and dynamic streamer and a fine young guy who streams only at night. I see he's like the legend of some World War II broadcaster that brought the war to an end. A fine young guy. Check out Daniel of Disinfinity right here. Ugh, I'm back. What? The kids are going off the walls and broke a glass and I had to pick it up. Fine mod you are. Thank you for coming back. Gold leaf restoration underway on Prince Charming Regal Carousel for Magic Kingdom's 50th anniversary. Not surprisingly, just about everything else is being refurbished at Magic Kingdom, and the signs driving into Disney World and all the parks. Cinderella's Castle and many attractions, shops, and signage in and around Magic Kingdom is being refurbished in time for the park's 50th anniversary, October 1st, 2021. The top of the carousel features images from Disney's Cinderella, and less conspicuously than any other time than they've done renovations to it in the past, when they've had scaffolding and they've kind of walled it off in the past. They're doing a current renovation to the scaffolding, which you wouldn't even notice because they're doing it after hours and there's no scaffolding or anything. They are redoing the gold leaf surrounding the little up on top and around all the scenes from Cinderella, which makes a big difference. The 100-year carousel that originally was at a small theme park in Michigan, and moved to Disney World in 1967. No, it wasn't. No, wouldn't be. It couldn't be. 1971. Disney purchased it in 1967. So I guess they refurbished it and had it in storage. And then when the park opened, it was there when it opened in 71. The 100-year-old carousel and the remainder of the Walt Disney World parks is getting ready for the world's most magical celebration, they're calling it. The 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World opening on October 1st, 1971. This is not only a big event for Disney parks and fans alike, but also a historic event for the state of Florida, as the growth of Walt Disney World spurred on and parallels the growth of Central Florida itself. I don't know if everyone knows that. Many people say that Walt and the governor basically created the city of Orlando. where I live, about a half an hour south of the park, depending on which direction you go, there's a lot of building that they're just knocking down, big areas and building like crazy. And then in other areas, if you just go 5 minutes, you'll see what old Florida used to be like, what Florida was like when Walt was up in an airplane with his buddies and first saw this area and picked this area for Walt Disney World and all the orange groves. And there's a tower right down the way from me. It's called the Citrus Tower. And that used to be this tower that was like, I think it was like for like 50 miles in every direction. There was nothing but orange groves. And now that there's a road like right next to that, it's Florida has changed a lot, but it's very, very interesting. Disney World changed Central Florida and was very, very good for Central Florida in many ways. One of the things coming up in the trivia thing that I'm about to play is that Walt set aside a lot of acreage, and there's actually a place that hardly anybody knows about. I'd be surprised if anybody in the chat knew about it. I didn't know about it, and it's called the Disney Wilderness Preserve. It's this huge acreage of land just southwest of Walt Disney World. And basically what it was for every acre of Walt Disney World property that was purchased, not even built on yet. They have a lot of stuff they haven't built on yet, but for every piece of acreage that was purchased to maybe one day be part of the parks and resorts, they set aside another acre. And that's because Walt won a lot of awards back in the 40s and 50s for the nature films that he did. He took a small 16 millimeter camera on his family vacations to get away. And he used to use that as sort of a therapy. And he won Academy Awards for his nature shorts, which eventually on they used to have, when they had the Wonderful World of Disney, the Wonderful World of Color, those Disney shows that came on Sunday night, they were immediately followed by Mutual of Omaha insurance companies, Wild Kingdom, and they kind of came hand in hand, and that was specifically so. Florida legislature also gave Disney the right to form corporate entities under the umbrella of Reedy Creek Development District to allow for significant and sustained growth. That is true. And the only reason that Walt decided to actually go ahead with doing Disney World here is he made deals with the governor and basically told him, okay, we will do this, and this will bring you all of this great stuff, but we need infrastructure. We need roads. We need an airport. We need lots of things that they really didn't have, or at least not up to speed at that time. Oh no, Katrina, you sound like you're having a bad night. I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, I am going to play you just because it's interesting. And audio and the video is a little bit out of sync, but it doesn't really matter. Like I said, you'll get it. I'm going to play you this little video that you can, if you want to check it out again, you can go to One Stop Mouse and see this. I just downloaded it so I can play it live here now. And it's on Disney Trivia. And of course, it's very, very interesting because I did this video about 1.5 years ago. And some of the trivia that held true then doesn't hold true now. Some of the records that were set, obviously, for longest closures and stuff like that were broken. A lot of records were broken. What we just went through with the pandemic and everything, as we're coming back into normal, hopefully really soon. I know a lot of my friends here will be visiting. These times that we've just gone through were historic times. So any face masks, anything else, you might want to hold on to those. Those are going to be big time collectibles. Okay, so here is this video without further ado. And with some further ado, okay, now without further ado. Hey guys, check this out and please subscribe to us. City, weather, highways, infrastructure. We found it! Shh. I am formally announcing I am buying a lot of swampland. $1,100 hidden Mickeys, and I found about 10 of them. This is very cool, and I live not too far away from here. I have to check this out. Never heard of it before. It's the Disney Wilderness Preserve. That's a lot of turkey. Was Ryan Gosling sarcastic as a little kid too? Good night, George. Really, good night.
See you real soon.
Hey guys. So yeah, and that was for you, Dean. You see all those turkey legs? Oh my gosh. What is interesting, just little things like you saw the picture of the burning Twin Towers, and you know, Disney World had only been closed, I believe it was 5 times in its history since it opened in 1971. And I think the longest time on one of those, it was a power outage and a couple of hurricanes and 9/11. And I think the longest closure was a couple of days, might have been 9/11 or one other hurricane, whatever. I can't remember. But we obviously blew that wide open when the parks were closed for months. So that was interesting, and some other things too. Lots of stuff has changed in that time. I'm going to do a follow up to that and just kind of compare what happened when. Lots of fun facts. Yeah, that was a fun video. Anyhow, I wanted to tell you guys, there's another thing I'm considering for a giveaway. And this is very cool, and it has some green in it, but this is a really fun game, and my wife and I are going to be playing this in the next segment of Disney-ish. And as you can see, it's the Game of Life Disney Theme Parks Edition. And the reason that I played those trivia things is you can see there's all these trivia cards, and there's like a Mickey ears and this goes for, I bought it at the Emporium. I think that goes for like $30. So that's going to be a future giveaway gift. I think it looks really cool. There's also a Haunted Mansion version, which is what I was trying to get because I love Haunted Mansion. But I got that. My wife and I will play it here. Basically, I'll have two cameras. I'll have one down on the board where we're playing, and then one like this, and we'll be playing it, and you can see what it looks like, and then you guys can vote and tell me if you think it'd be a good giveaway. What is it? 9 times, 7 have been because of hurricanes. Yeah. Make that 6 for COVID. Do I have to? Couldn't I forget that? Let's just say that was all a nightmare. Oh my gosh. September 11th, and then COVID are the other 2 times. Yeah. Anyway, so really, that's about it for tonight. I'll talk with the chat just a little bit, but I just wanted to share some trivia facts leading up to this, and probably the next giveaway will be the Haunted Mansion one, and then we'll probably play this game. I will be interviewing Taylor from Taylor Made Magic, the daughter of Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. And of course, Taylor is also on the Mickey Bunch many times. And, speaking of that, look at that. Good timing. I was just, speaking of the redhead, I was just mentioning your name, Kelly. I was just saying that I'm going to be interviewing Taylor on Wednesday coming up at 9 p.m. Like I said, I hope that you can join us. And let's see, there she is right there. If you haven't checked out the Mickey Bunch, please go and check out the Mickey Bunch. What was that? I know a lot of useless trivia, LOL. Trivia isn't always necessarily useless. Trivia can sort of put history in a perspective a little bit. And I bet Jim Ryan is typing something, if he's still here right now, that will back that up, knowing him. There you Time travels with you, dear lady. Welcome in the wonderful Kelly at the Mickey Bunch. And there she is right there. So, Kelly, I hope that you are well. And I was just talking about interesting news at Disney and playing a little trivia video and talking about talking with Taylor. The Mickey Bunch, Brunch with the Bunch is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And sometimes I'm on there. Lately, I haven't been because I've been trying to limit myself to just what I can bite off and chew. I was a little off. What's that? Bob, let's see the pop. What pop? What are you talking about? Oh, where is it? The Funko Pop. Hold on a second. Wait, I got to run out of the room. Hold on. I do wear pants. Look, I got cargo pants on. All right. They're not my Indiana Jones long pants, but okay. So when I was under the weather and going through some surgical bull, Krista sent me this. What about Bob? Funko. Made me really happy. Now, Kelly from the Mickey Bunch inspires names and events. So Kelly basically got, what was it? She got BDF, the BFD, to change his name. She obviously inspired Krista and Katrina to get together and send me that. History is often the blueprint to just societies and the chronicle of tyranny, both important to learn from. Thank you, James. I was waiting for that. Yes, Bob, please don't overdo it with live streams until you get back to 100%. I won't. I'm okay. I'm all right. But I've been like right at the cusp of doing it. It does kind of exhaust me a little bit. Cool music. Dance with me. Rave time. Yeah. Bob doesn't wear pants. I'm wearing pants. I'm late on that one. What about Bob? There it is. I think I need to start wearing a goldfish bowl around my neck. That's what I think. All right, so that's really it. We're hitting the 45-minute mark, and I have reached my current stamina limit for doing live streams. So stay tuned for the interview with Taylor from Taylor Made Magic on this coming Wednesday, 2 days from now at 9 p.m. And oh, look who's here, Lori Jean Carlson. Hello, Lori Jean. Thanks for joining us. OMG, Bob, LOL. What are you LOGing me for? We will see you real soon. That's it. Take care, guys. It was nice seeing you. Hold on a second. I wish I could play something on this. Goodbye, guys. Thanks. Peace. We'll see you real soon. Why? Because we like you. Krista's hat